Listening test instructions. The listening test is about 50 minutes. There are 6 parts in listening test. You will have about 6 minutes to listen to each passage and answer the questions. The passage will be played once.
Hey, you look concerned. What's on your mind?
The final exam. I'm not fully prepared yet.
Well, don't worry too much. You still have 3 days.
Yeah, but 3 days will fly past in a wink.
Well, you still have time to cram things in your brain anyway.
Question 1. Why is the man looked worried?
You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once. After each section, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. You will hear the questions only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hi, this is Sarah, and I'm calling about my rent invoice for this month. I noticed some unexpected charges, and I'm hoping you can help clarify them for me.
Hello, Sarah. I'd be happy to help. Let me pull up your invoice. Can you tell me which charges you're referring to?
Sure. I see an additional charge of $75 under maintenance fees. I haven't been notified about any maintenance work being done recently, so I'm a bit confused about that.
Let me take a look. Okay. I see the charge you're referring to. It appears there was a plumbing issue last week, and the repair company sent us the bill. Normally, we inform tenants in advance about repairs, but there was a bit of a mix-up on our end. I apologize for the lack of communication. The charge was for the plumber's visit to fix a clogged pipe.
Oh, I see. But I didn't receive any notice about plumbing issues, and I certainly didn't ask for repairs. Shouldn't I have been informed or given a heads up before being billed for it?
You're absolutely right, Sarah. I understand why this feels unexpected. It's our policy to inform tenants in advance about any significant repairs or charges. I can see how this was an oversight, and I apologize for that. Let me check if we can adjust the charge or offer you a different solution.
Why does Sarah specifically question the charge after seeing it on her invoice? What can be inferred about the property management's handling of maintenance? What is the property manager's attitude towards Sarah's concerns?
You will hear the second section of the conversation shortly.
Thank you for looking into this. Another thing I noticed is the service fee listed for $40. I'm not sure what that's for either. I've never seen that before on my invoices.
I see that as well. The service fee is actually a new charge. that was implemented this month. It covers administrative costs, like handling tenant requests and managing the building's maintenance scheduling. It was introduced because of rising operational costs, but I understand it wasn't communicated clearly to tenants in advance.
That's a bit frustrating, to be honest. It would have been helpful if we were notified about this change, especially since it's an extra $40 that wasn't included before.
I completely understand your frustration. It was an oversight not to notify tenants beforehand, and we should have communicated the change more effectively. We'll make sure to send out a formal notice to all tenants about the service fee going forward. I also want to make sure you're comfortable with it. If you'd like, we can discuss whether this fee might be adjusted or removed for your next invoice, considering the lack of prior notice.
I'd appreciate that, honestly. It's just the suddenness of it all that's catching me off guard.
Why was the $40 service fee introduced? What does the phrase, "the suddenness of it all," imply about the tenant's reaction? What does the property manager's response suggest about their priorities?
You will hear the third section of the conversation shortly.
Absolutely, Sarah. I understand. Let me review your account again and speak to my supervisor to see if there's any way we can adjust these fees for you. In the meantime, would you like me to remove the maintenance fee charge for this month, considering the confusion with the plumbing issue?
Yes, that would be great. If it was a maintenance issue that I wasn't properly informed about, I think it would be fair to have that charge removed.
I'll make sure to remove that $75 charge for this month. I'll also follow up on the service fee and see if we can offer a reduction or an exemption for you, given that the notice was not sent. I'll get back to you as soon as I have more information. Does that sound good?
That sounds fair to me. I appreciate you looking into this. Just please keep me updated so I can make sure everything is corrected.
Of course, Sarah. I'll follow up with you within 48 hours with an update on both the service fee and maintenance charge. Thanks again for your patience, and feel free to reach out if you have any more questions in the meantime.
Thank you for your understanding. I'll look forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day.
Why does the property manager offer to remove the maintenance fee for this month? What might be the tenant's expectation following this conversation?
You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Oh, wow. Look at all the new stores that have opened up here since we last came. I think we might need to plan a longer visit next time.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been here. I feel like the place is always changing. I can't even remember when they opened that new tech store we saw last time.
I know, it's always exciting to see the changes. Do you remember the last time we came? You said you wanted to get a new jacket? Have you thought about what kind you want?
Yeah, I have, actually. I was thinking of getting a denim jacket, but now I'm not sure if it's the best option. The weather's been a bit unpredictable lately. Maybe I should just go for a hoodie or something more versatile?
That's true. The weather's been a little all over the place. A hoodie might be a better idea, especially for layering. But you should pick something you'll feel comfortable in, not just for the weather.
Yeah, you're right. I've been looking at these graphic tees too. I think they're kind of cool, but I'm worried it's going to be too much of the same thing I already have.
You're right. Sometimes it's good to step outside of your usual style. Maybe look for something a little different. Something that could go with both casual and more dressy looks.
That's a good point. I could try something that's a little more sophisticated but still comfortable. Oh, there's that new store over there. Let's check it out.
Sure. What do you think about these sneakers? I know you've been wanting a new pair, and I think these look like they'd go with almost everything. Not too flashy, but still cool.
They're not bad. I like that they're simple, but I was really hoping to find something a bit more stylish. Maybe something with a bit of a twist, like a pop of color or something unique.
Okay, I get it. You want something that stands out. Let's see what else is around. Oh wait, do you still want to check out that watch you were thinking of getting?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I want something simple but functional, maybe something with a black strap. You know, just classic. Oh look, there's a display right here. Let's take a closer look.
That's a good choice. Simple is always better for something like that. But if you're getting a new watch, do you also want a new bag to go with it?
I don't know. I already have a bag I use for school and stuff. Maybe I should focus more on clothes first. The bag I have works, but I'd love a new jacket or hoodie like we were talking about earlier.
Fair enough. You've got a lot of options to choose from today. Let's look around a bit more and see if anything catches your eye. If we don't find something today, we can always come weekend.
That's true. I'm just trying to make sure I don't rush into a decision, but at the same time, it's nice to get something new. I might even check out some of the stores online after we leave.
Good idea. That way you'll have time to really think about it and find the best deals too. All right, let's grab a quick snack before we head to the next store. I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah, me too. Let's stop by that smoothie place on the corner. I could really use a refreshment before we go on.
Sounds perfect. And maybe we can talk about that new movie you wanted to see later. I think it's playing tonight. Would you like to go after this?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I've been waiting for it to come out for a while. Let's do that.
What can be inferred about the mother's attitude toward shopping? Why is the son unsure about buying a denim jacket? What is the son's main concern about getting graphic tees? What is the son's attitude towards making a purchase today? Why might the son consider shopping online after the visit?
You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hi, I'm looking to book a vacation for my family. Can you help?
Of course. Where are you thinking of going?
We're considering a tropical destination, maybe somewhere warm. Any suggestions?
How many people are in your family?
It's my wife, 2 kids, and me.
Got it. When are you planning to travel?
We're thinking of July when the kids are out of school.
Sounds great. Do you have a budget?
We'd like to keep it around $5,000, but we're flexible.
I suggest looking at resorts in the Caribbean or Mexico, especially all-inclusive ones. They include meals, activities, and excursions.
That sounds good. What kind of activities are typically offered?
Activities like snorkeling, pools, kids clubs, and water parks. Some resorts have family suites as well. Does that sound good?
Yes, the kids would love a water park. Any resort suggestions?
The Grand Paradise Resort in the Dominican Republic is great. It's all-inclusive with a water park, kids' activities, and beautiful beaches.
Perfect. What about flights?
Ideally, book 3 or 4 months in advance. Are you flying from Chicago?
Yes, from O'Hare.
I'll check direct flights for you. The resort has family suites with 2 bedrooms, which would be ideal for your group.
Sounds great. Are there options for picky eaters?
Yes, the resort offers a variety of dining options, including kid-friendly menus.
That's reassuring. Are there extra fees for activities?
Most activities are included, but special excursions might have extra charges. There are plenty of free activities, too.
How long should we stay?
A week is ideal. You'll have time to enjoy everything. If you'd like, I can look into extra activities for you.
A week sounds perfect. Can you book it? Also, do we need travel insurance?
Yes, travel insurance is a good idea. I'll include it in your package.
Great. Can you send me the details with the cost breakdown and flight options?
Absolutely. I'll email everything to you shortly.
Thanks for your help. I'm really looking forward to the trip.
You're welcome. I'll send everything over soon. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks again.
What is most likely the main reason John wants to go on vacation in July? What can be inferred about John's approach to vacation planning? Why does Luna recommend booking flights 3 to 4 months in advance? Why does Luna recommend travel insurance? What does Luna imply about the resort's dining options? What does Luna mean when she says, "A week is ideal"?
You will hear a news item once. It is about 1.5 minutes long. Then 5 questions will appear. Choose the best way to complete each statement from the drop-down menu.
Two hikers from Vancouver were rescued after being lost for over 48 hours in the wilderness of Garibaldi Provincial Park. The pair, a man and a woman in their late 20s, set out on a routine day hike on Thursday morning but lost their way after straying off the designated trail. Authorities say the hikers, who were well prepared for the hike, became disoriented when a sudden fog rolled in, reducing visibility. Search teams were alerted when the hikers failed to return by the scheduled time. Despite their initial efforts to find the trail, the pair struggled to navigate the rugged terrain. The couple was unable to call for help due to a lack of cell phone signal in the area, adding to the challenge of locating them. Rescue teams, including local police and volunteers, began searching the area on Friday morning. The teams used helicopters, drones, and ground patrols to cover the dense forest and mountainous terrain. The weather conditions, including heavy rainfall, complicated their efforts, but by Saturday afternoon, search teams finally located the hikers near a small creek, about 10 kilometers from the trailhead. The hikers were found cold and tired, but otherwise in good health. They were transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital for a thorough checkup. Authorities say the couple's situation could have been far worse if they had not been adequately prepared with extra clothing, food, and a map. Officials are urging outdoor enthusiasts to always remain on marked trails and be prepared for sudden weather changes. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of planning ahead when hiking in remote areas.
You will listen to a 2 minutes video. Then 8 questions appear. Choose the best way to answer each question.
All right, everyone. So we're a month away from the tournament, and we still need to lock down the rules and finalize the prize structure. I know we've gone back and forth a few times on the format, but we really need to settle this today.
Yeah, I agree. We've had a lot of good ideas, but I think we should keep it simple to avoid any confusion. What's the final decision on team sizes? Are we sticking with the 5 versus 5 format, or should we consider smaller teams?
I'm still leaning towards 5 versus 5. It's the most popular format for competitive play, and it brings out the best in strategy and teamwork. Plus, with the number of people signing up, I think we can easily fill out the brackets.
I'm with Taylor on this one. Smaller teams might be easier to manage, but we'll lose that sense of large-scale competition. The whole point of this tournament is to have epic battles between well-coordinated teams. 5 versus 5 gives that grand tournament feel.
Fair point. All right, so 5 versus 5 it is. Now, on to the structure. Are we doing single elimination or double elimination? I know a few of the players have been pushing for double elimination, so they get another chance if they lose early.
I actually think double elimination would be better. It adds a layer of excitement, and players won't feel like all their efforts are wasted if they have one bad game. It also gives us more matches to stream, which means more content for our viewers.
True, more matches could definitely bring in more viewers, especially if there are some big comeback stories. Plus, double elimination makes it feel like the best team truly earns the win. I think that's what we want, people to feel like the tournament is fair and competitive.
All right, double elimination it is. Now for the prizes. We've already agreed on having cash prizes, but we still need to figure out how to distribute them. Should it just go to the top 3 teams, or should we spread it out more?
I'm thinking we could do top 3 for the major cash prizes, but maybe we can add some smaller rewards for other categories, like maybe best play or MVP of the tournament. That way, even if a team doesn't make the top 3, individuals still have something to compete for.
I like that idea. It gives people more incentive to play their best, even if they're knocked out early. And it adds another layer of engagement for the audience, too. Everyone loves a good MVP story.
Agreed. So, we'll do cash prizes for the top 3 teams, and we'll have special awards like Best Play and MVP. Should we also throw in some gaming gear? Maybe sponsor prizes like headsets or keyboards?
Definitely. We can reach out to a few sponsors and see what they're willing to contribute. We've already got a few local gaming shops interested, so maybe we can get them to throw in some cool gear.
Sounds good. All right, so to sum up, 5 versus 5 format, double elimination, cash prizes for the top 3 teams, and extra awards for standout performances. Plus, we'll try to get some gaming gear from sponsors.
Perfect. I think we've got a solid plan here. Now we just need to spread the word and get everyone hyped for it.
I'll start working on the promotional material. This is going to be one of the biggest tournaments we've ever done.
Agreed. Let's make it epic.
You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. Then 6 questions will appear. Choose the best way to answer each question from the drop-down menu.
Managing a small business in a competitive market can be both rewarding and challenging. One key issue discussed by business owners is the constant pressure to stand out in a crowded field. In a competitive market, there are often many businesses offering similar products or services, which means differentiation becomes essential. However, for small business owners, limited resources make it harder to invest in large-scale marketing campaigns or unique selling propositions. As a result, finding an effective way to showcase their value proposition to potential customers becomes a significant hurdle. Another challenge is the difficulty in maintaining consistent cash flow. Small businesses typically face fluctuating revenues, which can make it difficult to cover operational costs or invest in growth. The unpredictability of customer demand or changes in consumer preferences can exacerbate this problem. Without the financial cushion that larger competitors may have, small business owners must constantly monitor their spending and be strategic about managing their cash flow. Moreover, competition from larger businesses can also be a major challenge. Larger companies often have the advantage of economies of scale, enabling them to offer lower prices or better services. Small businesses may struggle to compete on price, and some may even feel pressured to lower their own prices, potentially impacting profit margins. In addition, staying on top of industry trends and market demands is another critical aspect. Small business owners often wear many hats and have limited time to focus on long-term strategy. The fast-paced nature of the market requires quick decision-making and adaptability to survive and grow. Ultimately, managing a small business in a competitive market requires a balance of creativity, resourcefulness, and strategic planning. While the challenges are many, successful business owners find ways to leverage their strengths and create loyal customer bases that help them thrive despite the competition.